Satisfactory. Ooh, this game has to be one of the absolute largest time sinks I have ever played in my life. And to be honest, I am absolutely loving the direction that the creators are going with this. So Satisfactory is a game all about how efficient you can collect, produce, ship, and manage resources, which, to be fair, sounds like a whole lot of other games out there, and it kind of is. However, for some reason, they got it right. Like, absolutely right. Instead of focusing on destroying enemies, and there are enemies, but it is not an understatement to say that's like 1% of the game. No, your whole goal is to upgrade tiers for your home base. Send things into frickin' space with this big old space bridge you build yourself, and exploit the environment for absolutely every little speck that it's worth. You know, that and battle the ever-increasing energy usage as you short out over and over and over again. Opposite to the last game which I reviewed, which was Sea of Thieves, which has a fast-paced piratey goodness, but also very little linear progression, Satisfactory has slow-paced exploration, factory-building mechanics, with a brutally strong sense of progression. It also feels extremely well-balanced. The more you think out your factories, the harder you work at the beginning, the better off you are in the long run. Here I am with a basic resource harvesting supply chain, and then I realized that after a while this was pretty darn inefficient. So here I am, after I spaghetti noodled iron bars into 5 different inputs using various screws and rotors. Complicated? Yes. Child friendly? No. The game honestly rewards people who think about their needs, tackle a project the best they can using the knowledge that they have at the time, and heavily rewards those who are able to determine choke points of production and are mitigating those actively. The game doesn't only teach you how to manage resources, it honestly trains you on how to be a proactive thinker. Always ask, what's next? Did I leave room for expansion? Do I need this kilometer-long track to haul cement to me? Yes, the answer is always yes. Satisfactory eases you into the gameplay with lush forests and bounteous lands. I wouldn't recommend taking on the harder maps until you're a little bit more experienced, because if you pick up the desert, like I did, you're gonna have a bad time. So darn strapped for biofuel, you might as well handcraft your way into coal generation. There's 7 tiers of upgrades currently in the game for your home base. I've played about 14 hours since I've gotten the game last week, and yes, each tier does seem to get progressively harder. I would almost say exponentially so. In those 14 hours, I have finished tier 3. So I'm not even halfway done through my first playthrough of the game. I got a truck. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Movement does seem a little bit slow. I mean, you're definitely going faster than your average bear. But for longer trips, I would consider unlocking some better movement, such as springy thingies or a truck. The key is to always work within your capabilities. There is no need to search for coal until you have a coal generator. I would almost recommend not to spoil the game or use the wiki, because it just feels kind of cool unlocking new stuff, experimenting with how they work, and so on. Would I recommend this game for everyone? Heck no! People who enjoy shooters, combat in general, and fast-paced anything are not going to get a kick out of this game. Now, anyone who enjoys puzzles, anyone who needs a break from their normal gameplay to cool down a bit, and anyone who wants to be at the forefront of forced labor to an unknown galactic overlord, you will love this game. Now for me, the most similar games that I've played are probably RimWorld if it were mixed with Minecraft. For me, it's a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. It is in beta, so getting stuck on rocks and trees can get a bit disheartening, and while I haven't tried the multiplayer yet, apparently it's got a lot of bugs right now, so I'm not sure how well that'll play out. But that said, it does have a lot of potential. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!